Hey guys, thanks for coming to get ready with me. Let's get this done. That light's really in the way. Okay, okay, okay. Glue stick. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I wish I could have music, but these videos always say copyright issues and they don't let me play background music. How rude. Ugh. I'm really lucky. My eyebrows are fairly easy to get done. Hey, the frame queen? Oh, hey, girl. What's shaking, lady? I'm going to attempt to get in face and keep up with comments on Facebook and YouTube. What? We could throw in Instagram, but no, it's not going to happen today. Oh, sorry. I usually post on Facebook. So I try to do, yeah, I guess I only did one on here before. I used to only just do Facebook videos while I got ready. But yeah, I figure I can do YouTube and then just share the YouTube to Facebook. That's my plan. Oh, glad to hear you're good. Cause girls like you. Mm, mm, mm. Okay. No, I wanna. No, this is Facebook's being silly. I'm gonna share this. Sure. Let's share it. Waiting for my eyebrows to dry. I should probably use. There we go. About Aquaria, well, I think Aquaria is incredibly talented, but why did I do that? Oh, yeah, no, I definitely think that RuPaul's Drag Race is a bit of a shit show because obviously Ru picks who she wants from the beginning of the season to win. We all know about all the editing and about how queens are painted, painted by the editing. So what actually happens on the show that we see is not necessarily the whole picture, and there's a lot more that happens. So ultimately, we're all getting to know those queens based on what Rue wants us to know, and it's all based on ratings. I think it's become more clear in the last probably few seasons that everyone who is really focused on how to make the most money is who Rue favors. So I think she saw a good way to use Aquaria to help her brand make the most money. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say about that. Hold on tight. I got to win this cold air over my brows. Oh, it's not too loud. Where's Samra? Samra. It is totally the tea. She don't hold back her opinions, girl. Yeah, social media helps. I really don't keep up with all the RuPaul queens. I really like local queens. There's local queens everywhere. Um, I think RuPaul has definitely helped elevate drag and helped make it a lot more popular again. Like in the 90s, there used to be a lot more like spread acceptance of drag queens. They used to get a lot more corporate gigs and things like that. But that's starting to come back now, which is really cool. But even RuPaul herself has said like it kind of comes and goes in waves. Drag popularity, but yeah, I don't think it's ever been like this. I see so many baby drag queens everywhere all the time. It's crazy. They're just popping up like weeds. If anyone wants to know, I use the BH Cosmetics contour and blush, as well as the contour and blush #2 palette. Use those for my face, for all different things for my face. I like the contour and blush too, simply because I find the different shades for the contour are really nice. Oh my god, look how empty that is. Yeah, I like all the different shades, but the regular one has better blushes. Just so you know. Okay, we're gonna. Too much to do. I'm helping to organize and run a fundraiser event for the Toronto Gay Football League, which I love. This year, we're running it as a ball. That's a lot of work, girl. All the different categories. We're also creating the houses since it's all football players. They're not really in houses. So we had to create them. And you know how much drama fucking gay men in dresses can be. Just kidding. Not really. But it's fun. It's just a lot of work to prepare. Everybody got an opinion. Ooh. Cold. Cold air on my eyebrow. I think I'm just doing 2 coats doing my brows today because I am tired. Inspiration from that's tricky. I would say I've had three different drag mothers. Safonda Cox was my first sort of friend to get me ready in drag, and definitely a huge inspiration. Just her performances in general, she is so charismatic. The feeling that you get from going to her shows is so powerful. Katinka Couture really took me under her wing, taught me so much about drag and makeup and getting ready. Really helped me learn to create body shapes, learn to do all the basics for makeup. She was like a huge leg up. And now my drag mother, Divine Darwin, girl can perform the motherfucking house down, and she is one of the sweetest bitches. They're all sweet. They're wonderful people and great friends. They're huge inspirations. I would say other like Toronto queens that are really incredible as well. They're really inspiring. Scarlett Bobo, I love her style. I feel like her song choices and her aesthetic are really similar to mine. I just don't do a lot of stage performances. But if I did, I'd probably be like her. Jezebel Bardot, she is such an incredible performer, my sister. Same with Deirdre Bidness, she can perform. Um, who else? My other sister, Naomi Leon, she can jump and fall and jump and fall and roll and twist and twirl, and girl, does she sell that sex appeal. Flat Earth, dude. The Earth is flat. Oh, okay. That's the only shout out you're getting. I don't even know why I read that out loud. Episode. How do you spell episode? Have a moment. Good enough. Okay. Now she's going to orange everything. Okay. I've learned to put things away as I get ready, because otherwise it's not as big of a mess in the end. My beauty blender, get a little wet with warm water, squeeze out excess water. You just want a little damp, moist, if you will. No, slightly more than moist, damp. I use, what is this brand? RK by Kiss? CC? Yeah. Yes, that's what I use to color correct out my beardiness. Ooh, it's a little bit of a dangler. Okay. I really need to start painting. So let's get this show on the road. I orange out my eyebrows, just in case any hair kind of shines through, even though I dye my eyebrows blonde, 'cause I'm crazy. Bland, bland, bland. I also blend up a little bit into this sort of hairline, just in case my wig shows it just a little bit, even though I also shave it back. I know some girls glue it, but you know, you know, I don't like to glue that hair down. I find wigs don't sit on it nicely. Maybe I need to learn some new tricks. It's one of the things I love is getting ready in face with other queens. It's a great way to learn new tricks. I like it better than just watching YouTube videos. I find it much more helpful. Remember to always powder between stages, especially doing something like color correcting, because otherwise you're just going to lift that makeup off. Smear it. Why did my chat just clear? Oh, there it is. Oh, do you have a patron? Oh, right now I have um a GoFundMe page up just because I had to move and I lost my studio space. And when I moved, I also lost access to the computer and the video editing software I was using. So to get up and running, it was a lot of new startup costs. So I can throw you a link to my, actually, if you check out my page, there's a video about my what do you call it? GoFundMe page. So if you go check out my page, it'll be on there. The link for that. I suppose I should be nice and just go get it for you. That would be really neat. User friendly. Here's my channel. Oh, on my website or my YouTube page? I don't even know what's on my website right now. I haven't been on it in a little bit. What is happening? Okay, Sammer is going to do that. Oh, website? Yeah, I don't know if it's on my website. It's definitely on my YouTube channel. Season 3. Oops, wrong video. Videos. Update and GoFundMe. Okay, where's this link?
Oh! Hey guys, it's Eva. I haven't been making many videos.
There it is. Okay. Here is the link to my GoFundMe. Thanks so much. Okay, let's get this face started. I have just recently switched to try the Sephora Make No Mistake foundation and concealer sticks. So I use for most of my face, I use whatever color this is. Cork. She's a quirky kind of girl. She's got lots of quirks. Who was that? Instead of quirks, said corks. And then for my contour, I use walnut. Ooh, actually, I forgot. I have another one that I've been using. I'm going to use this today by Smashbox. It has both sides all in one. So the contour side is all pretty much done, unless I take a brush to that. But the highlight side, we got lots. So I'm going to finish this first. And I will contour with the MAC one. As you can see, I'm not terribly picky at this point with where the line goes on my nose. I use this for most of my face at this point. I don't use a primer for my lids. I just put foundation. Judge me all you want. It gets the job done. I could probably do a lot more work with my eyes than I do. I actually really like this foundation by Smashbox. It's nice and like liquidy, which I find helps with blending. The one by MAC is a lot drier, but that's good because I got forehead creases. Right now, everybody says go do some Botox. I don't like Botox. Maybe one day. Maybe this time, love won't hurry away. Yeah, the thicker one by Sephora is definitely good for, it stays in place, so it's good for if you've got like laugh lines or if you've got beardy businesses over your eyebrows. So I may actually put on a touch of that as well. Keep your booty blender nice and moist, because if it's dry, it's gonna take off too much of that makeup. I don't know if you can see, but as I push this around, because it's liquidy, it's gonna pull some of it up. That's why the MAC one's nice. It kind of just stays where you put it. But for this stage, I kind of like having it a little more liquidy just to blend everything out. Because we're gonna get so much powder on there anyways. One of the things I love about doing makeup for filming is that you kind of, once you do it enough, you kind of know where the camera's always going to be. So you kind of can cheat your makeup a little bit, just a little bit. Now time to contour. So I'm wearing, this is a makeup dress. My sister got it for me for Christmas one year. She asked me if I would wear it. I said yes. But it's for makeup, but I love actually kind of tying it up while I get ready. Just feels better that way. Don't ask me no question. It's just the way it is. Okay. Time for some contour. So I really try to pull the contour in a bit. So my forehead's a bit square. Oh, well, that dress just popped off again. I'm not too picky once again about the nose, just because we're going to contour so much later anyways. This all kind of gets blended out with the powder. I do a rather heavy jaw contour, simply because I have a square jaw. And my chin is a little bit square as well, so I just try to contour it down a little bit, make it a little pointier. trying a slightly different cheek contour today. Not pulling it as so far. And I'm starting a little bit lower. Sometimes I start up a little higher. But that's what's happening today. Question of the day. Oh, there it is. I use a separate beauty blender for my contour, just so it doesn't get muddy. So we don't get no muddy colors. Once again, make sure it's a little damp. I think I pulled this drawing a little bit too high up through here, but I'm sure things will blend out with powders and things. Everything is fixable once you kind of know. Once you make enough mistakes, you learn how to fix on the go. There's nothing to trade for experience. That's why I think, you know what, you can watch a video all you want, but when you do it wrong, that video doesn't know that specific way maybe you screwed it up. And that's where I think getting ready with other queens is so cool, because they've done the same as you. They've, especially if they have experience, they've probably made that mistake several times. So they can help a lot more than a video. It's kind of the same thing like watching a yoga class online versus going to a class. When you do it online, a yoga video, they can't watch you and see what you're doing and give suggestions that might help. I really do love this contour foundation from MAC. I know it's not sold as a contour foundation, but I just use a dark foundation. But it just blends so nicely and just looks like such a natural shadow. Love it! Okay. Just gonna put a loose powder a little bit on, not loose powder, just a dab of powder everywhere just to kind of set all that. And then I'll redefine my highlights and contours with some powder. So not a crazy amount of powder here, because I still want to be able to have the room to sort of increase the amount I'm highlighting and contouring. Okay, these are done. Foundations are done. Now I would like to have my brush. Keep your beauty blenders out, just because it's good to blend between each stage. Just like you, just like me. I really don't have a set as to whether I highlight or contour first. I don't know about queen. What you do? What you doing? Start with my. So I like to start with a medium, sort of a contour color for me, before I go in deeper with the darker contour. Put this all out. If you're contouring your jaw, always make sure you pull it under through here. So even if you don't want to contour up this area, it's still really good to pull that line under just so it blends a bit better by continuing down. I like to get my little square chin down here. I like this medium color, especially around this area because it's very warm, so it doesn't look beardy. Sometimes you can contour around the area, anywhere around here, and it just looks a little, instead of a shadow, it looks more like hair. So where you do your contours is really dependent on the shape of your face and your natural features. Obviously, the better you are with makeup, the more you can fake that. But, you know, I'm okay at makeup. I'm not no crazy queen with the makeup skills. No Aquaria. Okay, now I want to go in with my darker. I didn't really do my nose yet. That's okay. I like to take a small brush. Really nice, like a nice round forehead. Sorry, this lighting's not fantastic for this, but you know, say Libby. Maybe one day we'll have a nice, beautiful studio when I have my own television show. Won't that be marvelous, darlings? The nice thing too about doing the lighter, sort of that medium contour first, is that your foundation really is going to soak up whatever you put on it first. So now by going over that with the darker one, if you make a mistake, it doesn't kind of stick as much. It's not as stuck. Okay, now we're just going to deepen it a little bit. Whenever you're contouring your cheeks, always blend up. One of the first things I learned from Katinka. Katinka Unka Baduvovich. Or Katinka Couture. You know. The Appalachia. Okay, time for some nose contours. I like a really, really tiny brush. Clear. Got a bunch of new brushes. Don't know what's this brush used for? Clean your brushes. Don't be like me. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, this brush is kind of small. Oh, that's good. Oh, I like it. I would just love to have some music right now. It would be wonderful. YouTube, why you gotta hate? This looks like I didn't quite get that. Nice, nice. Uh-oh. Looks like she's got a little bit of glue peeling up. My mistake. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Never peel your glue if it's peeling up. Just press it down. If you peel, you're gonna start. It's like unraveling my sweater. If you do destroy my sweater, pull this glue and undo my eyebrows. Falling on the floor. I just did exactly what I told you not to do. But here we go. This is the problem with having excess glue on your face. Well, today it all worked out okay. Mostly. Any Alien fans? Good old Sigourney's Beaver. That drag name is copywritten. No, it's really not. But I will get some credit. Someone probably already has that name. Who are we kidding here? This brush is not the best brush for blending. This brush is too dark. That's way too dark. I need a better blender. Come on, blended brushes. Okay, now we're going with the darker one. What time is it? 2 o'clock, eh? I'd like to be filming it in the next hour. Can't stop that. Let's do some highlights. Highlights. Dun, 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 dun. My white is running out. Okay. It's probably really hard to see, isn't it? Oh well. Get it. Yeah. I'm really hungry. I'm gonna need a snack break. Coffee and a protein bar. Great way to dehydrate yourself. Oh, well. Someone's messaged me on my phone. School. Oh, Anton called me at 2 o'clock. Let's call him back. Man. We're gonna put him on speakerphone. Well, I didn't reach him. That's a lie. Bold-faced lie. There. My nose is done. Now, let's powder this a little bit. A little bit. My lighter proof. I want to use the lighter proof. Oops, breaking up there. Just around these areas, I can use a bit of softening. Okay, I need a lighter one. Let's be real. Lighter color. And I want to use a lot to protect my eyeballs from fallout. Fallout. Oh, it's rollout. Or whatever. Deal with it. Deal with it, Isaac. Okay, time to get these eyes done. I got myself some new eye and lip liners from Wish. I'm so ridiculously addicted to Wish, it's not even funny. Start with your lighter colors first, peoples. If you want to destroy my eyeballs. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna make my false crease define a bit. Create generally the more outline shape of how this eye is gonna look. If you want. I thought that was gonna look a lot more round than it is. Oh well. That's not at all even. Whoop. All the better. It's not the way I normally do my eyes, but oh well. That's just the way it is. Oh yeah. Some things will never change. A brush fell. Doing a little bit of a cat eye today. Belly top. They are never even. Not even close. But the good thing is, whoops. Once the eyelashes go on, you won't even know. Excuse me. Oh, is my ringer on? Better turn my ringer on in case Antonia calls me back. There we go. I used to get really freaked out about mistakes, especially with liquid liner and all this stuff. But the more you do it, the more mistakes you make. The more you learn to fix them. I think that's the thing. It's not drag is not about being perfect at it and getting it all right all the time. It's about learning how to fix it when you get it wrong, which is all the time. For me, at least. All right. Okay. Let's blend this mother out. I need lying on the floor, I'm undone. If you want to destroy my sweater, never put anything reflective over top of your eye crease. You'll ruin your eye crease shadow. I guess I should mark out where my brows is gonna be. That would be useful. This was given to me by a friend. Alex, I love you. The NYX Tame and Frame pomade. It's fabulous. Well, I like it. I don't know about y'all, but it works for me. Oh, she's doing a big arch today. You definitely want to make the back end of your eyebrows nice and dark and defined. Front end, I like to do a little bit softer. Still define your top and bottom, but if you always start by applying the product from the front and... Oh, there he is. Hello, Antonia.
Hello, Elizabeth.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just filming a YouTube live video doing my makeup.
Oh, very lovely. Am I seeing Ted Ernie or Emma?
Somewhere in between. You know how that goes.
Okay. So, in transition, I get it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fantastic. How was your day? How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. I had to do a little more research just to update my videos, just because yesterday there was an emergency committee meeting on what they're calling the migrant crisis in Canada,
Okay.
which is bullshit. But anyways, a lot of it has to do with the fact that Doug Ford has now basically said Ontario's pulling out and not offering any help to dealing with asylum seekers. Yeah, so basically, because there's chains in it, right? Like there's municipal levels of help, there's provincial levels of help, and there's federal. So now Doug Ford is saying, nope, we're not going to do anything. It should all be on Trudeau. So he's just trying to make Trudeau look bad.
Yeah.
But really, by removing a chain in the link of the system that's actually working well, and it's not a crisis. He's basically he's going to try and make it so some people are going to hate Trudeau more and say that he's doing such a bad job when in reality we should be doing more to help. But anyways.
I hear you. He's a fucking asshole.
Yep.
We knew that. People just fucking are dumb when they voted for him.
Well, I'm just gonna kind of make sure I highlight that point and make it known to people because some people just don't know, right? They can't keep up with all the news and everything. And one of the things that happened too in that emergency meeting that happened yesterday was the opposition used a lot of like American tactics by, insulting people and interrupting and being really rude. So it made it all sound very exciting. It made it seem like, oh wow, they're getting stuff done, but really they were just being assholes.
What are you in opposition to the federal?
Yes.
Okay. That makes sense. Ontario is majority is now with this fucking loser.
Yeah, no, this was a federal meeting.
I see.
Federal
Anyway,
cabinet.
I just got back to doing what I was doing, and I'm sweating like it's really hot out. I don't know if you've noticed. And
I went out in the morning.
Shower, and then I'm gonna chill for a few minutes, and then I'm going to work.
Nice.
I just want to say hi.
Hi.
Got everything done. Everything turned out good.
Nice. Ed's happy?
Ed's very, very happy. He's like, how can I possibly thank you enough? I should pay you. I'm like, never worry. That's fine.
Nice.
So I got it all done, and Steve did a bunch last night, and I did the whole kitchen today and nailed everything down that we did. Because he didn't nail anything, I nailed all of it, and it's all done.
Nice.
So it's all good. His whole baseboards are all done. And that's it. And now we can move on with this project. So, anywho, I'm just taking a shower because I'm sweating like a $2 hooker.
Hey now.
Yeah. And now I'm going to go and chill out and work. And go to work and relax.
Nice. Oh yeah, you have to work in like half an hour.
Yeah, what time is it?
2:25.
Oh boy, I need to go.
Okay.
I'll let you go. I'll talk to you later on. Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
That was the Anton. If you want. So I'm washing the pomade off my hand since I did the first round of my eyebrows, because this is otherwise it really, really stains your hand. It's already kind of stained. That stuff loves to stay where it's put. Which is why it's so good for my eyebrows. My brows. My brows. Talking about my brows. My brows. Ooh. I would really like to get a new product for my lids here. Something a lot whiter. That'd be nice. I need to work on that. Make sure the white you're putting on, you go right up to underneath that eye crease. Right up to the line. Oh, I got a little black dot on that eye. Oh well. Say no least. Talking about my girl. My girl. Ooh. Talking about my girl. So once again, anything relating to your crease, you really don't want to put anything that's reflective, because otherwise you're going to reflect light, which is going to take away from the illusion of creating a shadow. Mm-hmm. I think I want to put a color up in there. I think maybe blue. The outfit's blue. wish I had a dark blue. Oh well. I have a shiny blue. And a light blue. I'm just going right around that line, right eye crease line. Oops, I should have been paying closer attention because that just went a little underneath it, which is not good. If you blend down from your eye crease, it just looks like caterpillars. Just looks like you just made another eyebrow, which that's where I'm trying to cover up my real brows. So be careful on that. Don't do what I just did. Talking about my girl. Always, I like to put the color a little bit underneath the eye, or a lot, like I just did, but you know. Sometimes when you're doing drag, a lot ends up seeming in the end not like a lot. My girl. That's fun. Okay. Do I want to use a separate brush? And I will do. I'm going to put a little glitter on the inside of that. A dark glitter, just for that. Diver on the east side, where you at? I'm gonna try one of my new liners. Nice to see them. There's a flap. Let's see how this goes. Oh, nice. Okay, pretty happy with that. Pretty happy. We might do some lips and lashes. Figure out that blush blender shit out, and I think we're close. Children. Hey, I said I wanted to film by 3, and I think I'm going. Okay, first things first, let's powder out this face. This actually looks really good. There's not much I have to go back in and redefine with the contours, which sometimes I do. Maybe the nose just a touch. Sorry, was I blocking you before? Oops. Okay, let's powder that out. Where are you, highlight? I want to highlight. Okay. Okay. We're getting close, friends. We're getting close. You probably can't see with this really bad lighting, but we're close. I'm actually really happy with that. Okay. Cause the line can Please don't have glitter on it. I don't think you do. I don't think it does. I'm pretty happy with that. Maybe a little bit of blush now. Da-na-na-na-na. Beautiful, darling. Okay, now a little bit of some blush highlighter. You can never tell where this is applying. I can only see it after I'm done filming. Okay. That's good. Now, let's do some lips. Should we do a blue lip? I think we should do a blue lip. Blue. Is that what fell? Is it mine? Yeah, it was. Let's try our new eye and lip pencil. Let's see what happens, children. Let's see how well it sharpens. I don't know about you, but anything I usually get that's a pencil tends not to sharpen well. That went surprisingly well. Assuming this is a cheapy thing from Wish. See if it stays in. Huh. No, it fell apart. That's okay. It did sharpen well. Okay, no. It just kind of looks like a mustache. Broken. It breaks a little easily, but hey, it doesn't fall out. No, for fuck's sakes, this is a little frustrating. It worked a lot better as an eye pencil. Using it as a lip liner, I'm pretty happy. I mean, lip liner, I use my whole lip. Oh, for fuck's sakes, it literally just broke. I just smudged it. With my finger. It worked pretty well. I like it. Wouldn't mind getting that a little bit bigger. Okay. That is good. Wash my fingers so they'll get makeup all over my frickin' face. Smudgy, smudgy. I'm pretty happy with that. All right, children. It's been an hour and a half. I think that was pretty productive. Usually takes me between an hour and 2 hours. No, it usually takes 2 hours. So I'm a little faster today. So I'll let you go. If you want to see the complete finished look and outfit with the wig on, and the outfits and all the wigs and the outfits and the outfits and the wigs, better check out the videos coming up on Canada's migrant crisis. Is it a crisis? Dear Lord. Okay. I will see you soon, lovelies. Okay, bye. Isn't it? My reputation's never been so. It's like Oh, for fuck's sakes.